Greetings, everybody. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another firing line. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, peoples, today going to have a little interesting subject on automakers today. And basically how, our government bailout money basically bailed out Chrysler and GM because Ford had kind of a war chest and they really didn't take any money. So we're going to. What's the first thing that Chrysler does? They close down the Twinsburg stamping plant, among others. This plant, when they closed it down, just about bankrupted the city of Twinsburg. Now, they said it was old and antiquated. All well and good. They could have done something else with it besides close it and tear it down. It's nothing more than empty acreage right now. Then, what do? They sell 50% of the interest in Chrysler to Fiat. First thing Marchione does as CEO, he eliminates the van plant. No Dodge vans. What do? The Dodge vans that you people are buying are Fiats. The little one, the ProMaster City, is the Fiat Cinco. I believe that's how they pronounce it. And the big one is the Fiat Punto. They are not made here. They're made in Italy, shipped over here. They shut down the Viper plant. Instead of converting it to build the vans here, they say it's too expensive. Eliminate the plant altogether. About 3,000 jobs disappear. GM, they're even worse. Right after the bailout, first thing they do is they close about 9 plants across the United States. And they start building plants in Mexico and China. Now, Ford is closing 2 of their Mexican plants and moving production back here. And I believe one is a van plant down there, and I'm not sure what the other one is. They're the only ones that have removed production from Mexico. And it's all because of cheap labor. Yep. Get rid of the unions. That's basically what it ended up. Now, for you people that love your American cars, GM, and you can go on their automotive websites. GM is no longer building American vehicles designed to American standards and then converting them to foreign standards. No. GM is so far up China's ass, their cars, their Buicks, and the Cadillacs mainly, are designed to Chinese standards and then modified for U.S. standards. If you buy a Buick or a Cadillac in China, the back seat legroom is longer because most vehicles are chauffeur driven over there. So they stretch them out. They take that design, bring it over to America, and Americanize it. They don't design cars for us anymore. They design cars for China. And all you Buick Encore owners, that vehicle is built in China and shipped over here. And I'll tell you what, you ask a dealer, they're going to deny it to your face, because I know someone that bought one, and after I told him it was made in China, he went back to his salesman, and the salesman denied it down the line. That vehicle is built in China. You are driving a Chinese-made car, not an American-made car. So your money that you paid in American dollars for that Buick Encore is going to a Chinese line worker's wage. You know, we had to bail them out because they were in deep trouble. But this is how Chrysler, well, now it's FCA, Fiat Chrysler of America. This is how Chrysler and GM thanked us. And now they're talking about shutting down Lordstown. Now, that plant very easily could build that Buick Encore because their sedans aren't selling. Everybody's got to have an SUV or a CUV. You're ruining the car market, people, because you got to have these vehicles. Ford is not building any sedans anymore. You kiss the Focus goodbye. You kiss the Taurus goodbye. You kiss the Fusion goodbye, because you people have to have your SUVs. Also, you know, I'm going to put my personal gripe in. All you lazy asses that you've ruined it for us people that love to drive stick. Everybody got lazy, you know, with their automatic transmissions. You've ruined it for us stick shift lovers, because you can't buy hardly anything in a stick anymore. Now, thing that really pisses me off is the new Ranger. Every country except Canada and the United States gets a 6-speed version with an optional diesel in the new Ford Ranger. Every country except Canada, the United States. We get an automatic with a little crummy 4-cylinder engine. All over the world. As a matter of fact, what in 2020, late this year, when the Ranger goes on sale, it's actually the third or fourth generation, and it's due for a restyle because it has been sold and built all over the world except here. So a vehicle that basically is coming out shortly to be sold in the United States is already due for a restyle because it's so old already everywhere else. But you know, it just, like I say, it irks me, and it should really irk you that after the bailout, more United States plants got closed and more plants got built outside the country. That's how General Motors thanked us for bailing them out. They're going to say the government did, but the government did it with our money. And same thing with Chrysler. Most of the vehicles that they're selling are built outside the country. Now, the Charger and the Ram truck, that's built here. The Charger, they're high performance cars. They dumped the 200 and closed the plant. They brought the Dodge Dart in. That was an Italian disaster. I don't know who decided to market that here. That was a gutless wonder from day one. I remember reading a Road Test magazine article. It was so bad that they fried the clutch on it, not once, but twice, just trying to test it enough to write an article for the public. And take a look at how much stuff is outsourced. They don't build interiors anymore. They buy it outsourced. The whole dashboard assembly comes in because it's outsourced. So your interior, your dash, outsourced. Suspensions, outsourced. Brake systems, outsourced. They buy all these components and then they build the car. Now, all these people have been put out of work. Just remember back in the day, we had GM, guide lamp, AC Delco. Remember, you used to look on the back of the car. You could actually tell the year of the car because it said guide lamp 1955 or 1956. Got rid of guide lamp. AC Delco, they sold off. Fisher Body. Remember, Body by Fisher, GM, Fisher Body. Got rid of Fisher Body. So, that was before the bailout. But the handwriting was on the wall. So, thank your government for bailing out mainly General Motors and Chrysler so that they could build plants in China and build plants in Mexico. Yep. But that's today's firing line. Want to thank the audience. It's been great. I'll have another, not sure what next Sunday segment's going to be. Today's was a suggestion from a good old friend of mine, Gloria, who I basically grew up with. Was a wonderful suggestion. And I would appreciate a topic for next week because I kind of undecided with what I'm going to do. But Signing off, peoples. Take care. Love the music. Take care, peoples. Bye-bye.